Welcome to Hearing Loss Live in 5. Good morning and welcome to Hearing Loss Live in 5, our latest round of podcasts we tried to do in 5 minutes. Remember to share, like, subscribe, get the word out there, help others find us as needed. We love to share all of our information. This Hearing Loss Live in 5, we are going to talk imposter syndrome. We have the Oxford Dictionary definition. Imposter syndrome is the persistent inability to believe that one's success is deserved or has been legitimately achieved as a result of one's own efforts and skills. Shelley, can you help us understand, do people who wear hearing aids and cochlear implants or need accommodations or better communication outcomes, do they have imposter syndrome?
We do. Too often we are not told that hearing aids and cochlear implants have limits. So there's unrealistic expectations about them for everybody. And when people ask us things like, and again, this is ableism, which we've just covered, are your ears on? We begin to doubt what we can achieve, what we do. We might even go into bluffing. And then there's a whole nother part of imposter syndrome, because in a way we're pretending to be something we're not, and we are hearing only parts of it. We're afraid to ask for repeats due to people uh, sarcastic comments, I'm going to say. And so are we hearing or are we hard of hearing? And if we're hard of hearing and our devices aren't performing, it kind of goes into a hearing loss and identity too. And who am I? What can I achieve? There's a lot of self-doubt, and we might even overcompensate with things. And I think even bluffing might go into overcompensating because we don't feel real.
That's an interesting thought. Imposter syndrome is something we teach in our classes, our lip reading classes, because it's very important to understand. I'm trying to figure out how to frame this. When somebody says they're lip reading, I use lip reading. Can you face me? A lot of times those people that are hearing don't understand what that means, and they assume you're reading every lip on the word, every word on the lips, or they try to slow down or over enunciate. There's a lot of misconception, and that doing that, you hearing people, when you do that, you actually cause imposter syndrome. And it was interesting, if you've read our blog on identity crisis, it really does cause identity crisis when you're doubting what it is you can do. It also, a thing that we teach in our lip reading classes, is that when you have imposter syndrome, you get stuck on every word. You feel you're supposed to read every word on people's lips, and then you fail at something you're probably doing when you don't realize it and aren't hanging on every word. It truly, it is a full class that we teach about. All 6 weeks we teach about imposter syndrome. It plays into almost every lesson, and it starts with being proactive. When that imposter syndrome happens, how can you be proactive to say, no, my hearing aids aren't perfect. It does not correct it to perfect hearing. I still have XYZ that's going to happen, and I'm going to need to lip read, hear, and be able to process to understand. That makes sense? Kind of, sort of. Yes, no, maybe has something to do with imposter syndrome, maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah, it's the unrealistic expectation that we catch every word. So when we say we're lip reading, which every one of us do, we just don't know what we're doing because of the term lip reading. So we have all these other strategies behind it. And when people expect us to lip read every word, it's unrealistic, and we're using several other strategies. And when you learn those strategies, you can make the most of communication.
Thank you. Shelley does a lot less rambling than I do. Anyways, join us for our lip reading classes. We teach communication as well as the lip shapes with any one of our classes. It'll help your imposter syndrome. It helps with self-doubt. It helps with the perfectionism and overachieving that happens with imposter syndrome. It'll help you to stop comparing yourself to maybe that proficient lip reader you knew, as who's been lip reading all of their life. And it will help lessen your anxiety. Time's up. We hope you join us. Bye.